Two questions I'm currently getting from new players to the game are: what is the most efficient way to farm watch or season levels? And will farming XP get me banned? The answer to the first part of the question is farming open world activities like convoys, territory controls, propaganda broadcasts, hostage rescues, and public executions. All of these give the same XP and are easy to complete quickly. To maximize the XP gain, you need to set the world difficulty as high as you can comfortably play and add as many directives as you can manage. As these are all open world activities and there are no glitches or exploits involved, there is no risk of getting banned from these activities. You will need to experiment to find the best balance between world difficulty and directives so you can survive, kill quickly, and gain maximum XP. As an example, on hard difficulty with 3 directives, XP gain is 150,000 per activity. With 4 directives active, the XP increases to 171.8 thousand per activity. In both cases, each activity only takes 1 or 2 minutes to complete. Take note of the watch levels from the start of the video to right at the end. I recorded just under an hour of gameplay and went up 13 watch levels. My actual time spent farming was less than the full hour as I got distracted by the phone and a few items of interest I had not yet collected. I was also running to each activity to preserve the ammo I collected for my primary and secondary weapons. So the question becomes, what's the best build to use to farm these activities quickly? I don't think there is a best build. I want a build that's fun to play. With a different build, I could increase the world difficulty to increase the XP gains per activity, but I was having way too much fun running this build. So let's get into it. Hey everyone, it's Agent Meat from Delta Tactical. The directives I chose for the initial gameplay were Fog of War Revisited, Pistolero, and Special Ammo. After I tweaked the build and got comfortable with the playstyle required, I added Fragile Armor. Gameplay with the 4 directives active will follow the build breakdown. As I planned to run with Pistolero, I wanted a build that would work with only a pistol, but I wanted to include other weapons that would synergize with the build. In putting this build together, I limited myself to only using pieces from my inventory that I could recalibrate for the build. This build could be taken much further with some targeted loot farming. For the pistol, Season 11 has us covered with the named revolver, the Prophet, with its talent Perfect Determined. After killing an enemy with a headshot, the weapon damage of the next shot landed on any enemy will be a guaranteed critical headshot. If you would prefer a higher damage option, a D50 with Determined would be excellent. In addition to the higher base damage, this also gives you 8 shots instead of 6 for the Prophet. Since this is primarily a pistol build, the Punch Drunk Mask was the logical choice as it adds 20% pistol damage and 20% headshot damage. This one also has crit hit chance and a headshot damage mod. Next was a chest piece with Headhunter. Chainkiller would be the perfect choice, but I don't have one on this character. The only piece I had with headshot already rolled was this Walker Harris chest piece. It has headshot damage and crit damage. I recalibrated the talent to Headhunter and added a headshot damage mod. To add to the headshot damage and add a little armor, I chose a Habsburg Guard holster and recalibrated one of the attributes to headshot damage. The Habsburg brand set bonus is 15% headshot damage. The small amount of armor regen is a nice added bonus. For the knee pads, I chose Fox's Prayers for the damage to targets out of cover. The secondary attribute was recalibrated to headshot damage. For the gloves, I wanted to add damage to armor, but I did not have a set of Contractor's gloves, which I could recalibrate. The next best option were these Walker Harris gloves, which add the second brand set bonus of 5% damage to armor. They have crit chance, and I recalibrated the last attribute to headshot damage. The final piece is the Memento backpack for its added weapon damage, armor regen, and skill efficiency. This also has a headshot damage mod. The skills I chose to use are a Crusader shield for survivability and a Striker drone to both draw aggro and help identify target location since Fog of War is active. Once I had the build in place, I selected 2 weapons from my inventory that could take advantage of all the headshot damage that is stacked on the build: the Nemesis Exotic Sniper Rifle and a high damage shotgun with pummel. As you'll see in the gameplay, the shotgun I started with is not the one I finished with. The initial build had a Marine Super 90. With the Super 90, I struggled to get the total headshot damage of the build high enough to take advantage of the Headhunter talent on the chest piece. I ended up getting the build to just over 150%. The shotgun I finished with dropped while I was recording. It's a KSG shotgun that dropped with headshot damage, so I was able to recalibrate the talent to pummel. Although the rate of fire is much lower, it has higher overall damage, a 12-round magazine, and I ended up with 161% headshot damage. As I finish with the rest of the weapon stats and gameplay footage, I'd like to thank you very much for watching. If you like the content, please like, comment, or share. And if you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing. Thanks for watching, and have a great day.
Detecting additional hostile contacts. Hit the... Don't be forgotten. Use it. Incoming hostiles detected. Hostile broadcast detected. You're
Serious trauma detected. Identified.
Justice is served!
You don't scare me.
Detecting additional hostile contacts.
I'll take care of this one.
Object of interest detected.
You don't have to kill me.